mean, after I wrote that song, I just didn't think it was going to do anything because we're just talking in verses. It's not very common. It's a song about a girl walking up to a guy she's had a couple drinks. She's like, "Let me take you home, baby." You know, it's like when you're first writing in town, like people are very opinionated on what works well. You know, I'm like, what you know, there's a formula. You got it. What's radio looking for? What's a radio song? What's not a radio song? And so you just have all these things in your head as a young writer, especially. I mean, moving here, and there's everyone's writing songs here, so it's just not like I'm living in Alabama, right, with a couple people making up my own ideas. But so there's this girl named Hanson. She signed me to my first publishing deal at Sony, what I'm currently in right now. But she loved the song. I sent her the work tape. We just have a shitty work tape. I'll text it to y'all too. It's a great work tape. I think I want to put the work tape out at some point. Maya heard it, loved it. Tried to get me to put it in the Dropbox for the EP I put out, Excuse the Mess. I was like, no way, man. Like, no one's gonna like that song. And I just didn't. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was more of a joke. I wrote it to when people aren't listening at Live Oak or to say something to get their attention. Or I'm around the bonfire, you know, at the hunt camp, trying to make everyone giggle. You know, I love songs like that. I love a funny song. You know. And when we were cutting for the record, she slipped it in there. She didn't tell me it was the last song on there. And I got calls from my agent, from people high up in my record label that hadn't called me, like all these people from this shitty work tape. I mean, there's all these like great demos on. At this point, like I've got great demos now, you know. This is, I mean, the worst sounding one on there. It's a crappy work tape, and it's You Look Like You Love Me, and they're like, this song is insane. And so we cut it. The first round, we cut songs. It wasn't going to be a duet. Right after that, Riley asked us on tour. I think the week afterwards. So I was driving around listening to the cut. And, you know, I've known Riley. Riley was like the first famous person I ever knew. Grew up going all the same places. I knew he grew up on the same kind of music. And I just asked him. I straight up just asked him. I was like, would you want to write a second verse to this? And Bradley sent it to him. And we didn't hear from him about it until like December. I'll never forget, I was getting my nails done. And I looked down and me and Kaylee, my phone was face up and it said Riley Green. And I was like, what? I answered it. And he's like, hey, I sent you the song, the verse. Like, it's in your text messages if you like it. He's like, I would love to do it. So I listened to it. It's exactly what it was. I was like, that's perfect. You know, I just told him to do it. I was like, why would you respond to a woman walking up to you in a bar? And I gave him the reference of, you know, I was like, think of Dave Down Co. I was like, think how they do that. And I think you can kind of, in Riley's verse specifically, hear the reference to the way that they talk it like that. It's cool. And I really wanted to do it so we could sing it on tour the whole time, but I couldn't get his to do it on tour.